Now that's what I'm talking about. When you give the fans what they want, they will tune in. And what the WWE did here on Monday Night Raw, they knew exactly what to do. So let's not waste any more time as the show begins with Seth Rollins. So while the commentators were introducing the show, the masked men all come into the ring. Well, they all surrounded the ring, actually. And Seth Rollins is in the ring, and he says, "Let me make myself clear. I created the vision, and I will be the one to kill it. I don't care if you are injured like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I don't care if you guys are pawns like Austin Theory and Logan Paul. If you're around Paul Heyman, you are condemned to death." So the crowd all of a sudden starts booing because Paul Heyman starts to come out and bro. Did this dude get any sleep? So Seth tells Paul, "You are going to pay for your betrayal every single day like the cancer you are." Paul Heyman reminds Seth Rollins, F-A-F-O. You know what that means. But he said it over and over again until he said F-A-F-5. And then Brock Lesnar comes out. So Lesnar walks around the ring until he takes out the masked men. He gets in the ring to go face to face with Seth Rollins, making us think that Brock Lesnar's opponent for WrestleMania is going to be Seth Rollins. All of a sudden, the lights go out. And then we hear Oba Femi's music. Everybody has been waiting for this. Ever since Oba Femi got called up to the main roster, everybody has been wanting this. Even I have been wanting this too. Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi gets in the ring, confronts Brock Lesnar. Seth, who is still in the ring, gets closer to Brock, but then he leaves because Brock looks like he was going to get after him. I can't even speak right now because I'm so excited for this. Oba picks up Brock. He does the fall from grace powerbomb. And literally, Michael Cole going crazy on commentary. Come on. You gotta admit that this was insane. Oba Femi stepping over Brock Lesnar and pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Oh my god, this was so good. Like I said in the beginning, if you give the fans what they want, they're gonna tune in. It's that simple. It's so cool to see that Brock Lesnar is actually putting over Oba Femi in this segment. But then, what about Seth Rollins? Who is he facing at WrestleMania? Although I did see some news that he's not ready yet. He's not cleared to be wrestling yet. But let's give it some time. Let Seth Rollins heal. And then once he's healed before WrestleMania, I hope, then we can figure out who he's going to face at WrestleMania. But now I want to move on to the last part of the show, which is another confrontation between CM Punk and Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns comes out. Obviously, you know what he does. San Antonio, which is where they were, acknowledge me. I know the OTC chants are being heard in the backstage area. And you know whose show it is. Because I'm in the beginning and the middle, and you already know that I closed the show. Phil is confused. He doesn't remember what a WrestleMania main event is. So then we get CM Punk coming out, everybody singing his song, but then CM Punk is taking a lot of time. You know how Roman Reigns usually takes a lot of time. He's clapping the hands of the fans, and he's also standing on top of the announce table, taking a lot of the time. So Punk gets a mic and he says, "Roman, you keep calling me Phil like if it's some sort of insult. My friends and family call me Phil. I could just call you Teddy Tayaki or whatever you were named. I'm not gonna call you Joe because apparently that will be insulting to a real Samoan who I actually respect." CM Punk giving a shout out to AEW wrestler Samoa Joe. Man, Samoa Joe versus a tribal chief Roman Reigns, what would that been like? Did you want to send all the Samoans after me? All of them? I've already beaten you, Roman, because you know I'm in your head. So Roman says to Punk, "As you can hear, I'm in everybody's mind." Hell, get this. Phil couldn't even main event a show in Europe. You weren't even the main event of WrestleMania. Punk, just say something special. So then Punk says, "Well, I was gonna say it, but then you're just gonna send all your cousins. Jimmy and Jade take care of the family that matters, and I get that. I deserved after what happened last week. But who is the real tribal chief? And then Roman comes at CM Punk and he says, come on, you say the same shit every week. You talk about me being a part-timer? Ask your wife. Oh, got him there. Roman got CM Punk right there. So the Roman was about to leave, but Punk wasn't going to let him. Punk tells Reigns, Roman, this is the last time you're going to be main eventing WrestleMania, because I'm going to kick your ass while everybody chants my name. Roman says, enough already. We know you're good on the mic, but I'm the most successful superstar you've ever seen. The reality is, Phil, you're not faster than me, you're not stronger than me, you're not even more handsome than me, because the reality is, Punk, you're just old. And as Roman Reigns told Punk that he was old, Punk snapped and he took out Roman Reigns. Reigns was lying on the ropes laughing while Punk was being pulled away by officials. So as Punk is being restrained by officials, Roman Reigns gets back up and he starts talking crap to the cameraman. And that is how Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Now, bro, every single week, it just keeps getting better and better and better. But what about you guys? What did you guys think of this week's Monday Night Raw? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification bell for more videos. Follow me on Twitter at EthanStoiCshow. God, I can't wait for WrestleMania, man.